Check 1 2 test. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2 test. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. That's check 1 2. This is a test from the Mifflin County tennis courts. Test 1 2.
Thank you.
Check 1 2. This is an audio check. Audio check from the tennis courts at Mifflin County High School. High school tennis coming your way shortly. This is an audio check. Audio check on the tennis feed. Check 1 2.
Check 1 2.
Do that again one time.
Check 1 2.
And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome live to the Mifflin County High School Tennis Center. High school tennis for you this afternoon here on MCTV. Happy to have you back with us on the stream and live on MCTV television this afternoon. Today, it's girls tennis. The Mifflin County Lady Huskies on a 2-game winning streak, as today they welcome in some more mid-pen action the visiting Lady Rams from Central Dauphin High School. So we expect this to be an entertaining matchup here today. Central Dauphin finished their warm-ups just a few minutes ago. Both teams were introduced out on the court to each other, and they are now getting set to take the court. You can see some of the players coming out now from Central Dauphin to meet their opponents from Mifflin County today, and we'll be underway here shortly. They will have, if this is your first time with us, about 10 minutes, I think it is, 5 or 10 minutes of warm-ups. You're looking at courts 1 and 2 right now as we look out there at the Mifflin County Tennis Center, but they'll have some warm-ups here before we begin action. So let me welcome into the broadcast Ryan Esch, our tennis analyst for MCTV. Ryan, two-game winning streak. Coach Kyle, I would think, has to be pretty pumped.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's pretty happy with that.
They started, with a rough part of the schedule right away, no question. Jumped right into the deep end of the pool with some pretty tough teams, but they are coming off back-to-back victories over Mechanicsburg and Redland. But Central Dauphin, I believe you're going to hear this afternoon. So we'll be anxious to see how the girls match up today and how the Lady Huskies can stay with this somewhat potent lineup that we're going to see here this afternoon from Central Dauphin. Let's bring our matchups up here on the screen for you for a second. There is a look at those matchups. Ryan, go ahead and go through all of them for us, if you would, starting on court one.
On court one, we have Olivia Cayley against Lauren Chotner.
So there's a quick glance at your lineups on your screen there right now. And again, just to let you see, there is that court one matchup between Cayley and Chotner. And now the pronunciation name of the day coming up here for Central Dauphin on court number 2. So let's go back and look at our matchups one more time. Court 2, what do we have today, Ryan?
We have Sydney Kyle against Ishana Bandiopapia.
Like it. Ishana Bandiopapia. And we think we're pretty close on that. There is court number 2. Kyle on the near side. Mifflin County, of course, in the home purple. And the visitors from Central Dauphin wearing their traditional green and white today. Continuing with the matchups, let's go over to court 3. Go ahead, Ryan.
On court 3, we have Jalen Yoder against Brianna Trace.
So Yoder and Trace, you can see right there. Yoder, a senior for Mifflin County. And again, there's a look. We'll pop back in and show you court 3 as these two continue their warm-ups. Yoder has put herself together a pretty good winning streak herself individually the last couple matches. And we should have mentioned there a minute ago when we were on court 2, Sydney Kyle had to win a tiebreaker, played well over a 2-hour tennis match to get her victory. Again, it's the best of 3 sets, but that was the difference in that win to extend the 2-game winning streak when they beat Redland the other day. Okay, moving on, continuing back with our matchups, let's look at today's doubles teams on court 4.
We have Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner against Abby Dusso and Maddie Dusso.
So the Dusso sisters on the far side for Central Dauphin. Let's bring in court number 4. There's a look at court 4 for you. So a sister tandem. Curious to know how long they've maybe been playing together as a doubles team. We'll slide in here a little bit on the Dusso sisters. There they are. And, of course, our duo has number 1 doubles team here. Curry, you're looking at Curry on the near side and Wagner on the far side, and these two have really steadily grown as a unit as the season has gone on. Curry is the senior, and Wagner on the right, just a sophomore. And our final matchups of the day, Ryan, on court number 5.
We have Asia Binder and Ella Knepp against Rachel Waldner and Jocelyn Sebastian.
This doubles team of Binder and Knepp victorious their last time out as well, helping Mifflin County to that win. So a quick jump over to court number 5. Again, court 5 somewhat obstructed. We have a plan that we can't quite implement this year maybe, but by next year, we're going to have a plan for court number 5. We're looking at a separate camera to give us a better angle at court 5 if we can make this work, and possibly mounting that camera folk up there on top of Mifflin County Junior High School to give us a nice little shot that we can go to give those girls the coverage they deserve. But that's your matchups here today. Mifflin County and Central Dauphin girls high school tennis today right here on MCTV. Do want to let you know, looking ahead to our broadcast schedule on MCTV, we do have a couple of changes. Of course, today, originally, there was going to be field hockey, but that, of course, is on hold right now as the field hockey team is under quarantine as we speak. And I do want to apologize and explain what happened the last time I was on the air with you in tennis. When things were going on, if you were with us on that telecast, things were a little erratic And I just want to explain what basically happened was I was put in quarantine for 4 hours. So anyhow, I got word that we had to shut down and I had to leave because a few of my students in media class had either been around somebody with the virus or whatever, and they were quarantined. Well, anyhow, after 4 or 5 hours of questions and answering with the Department of Health, I got cleared about 8:30 Friday night. And anyway, I just wanted to explain why we left that girls' match. We certainly wanted to stay with it the whole way. Sydney Kyle, if you remember, was the only one still on the court that time. Sydney went on to get a win there and help the Lady Huskies pick up a victory. So nonetheless, back with you again today, later this week as we move in already to the month of October. Tomorrow there will be boys soccer for you here on MCTV. Matt Moore and our student broadcasters will be over at the Mifflin County Middle School soccer field for a boys soccer matchup at 4 o'clock. And then finishing out the week, there'll be more girls soccer Saturday morning. In fact, Saturday morning we have 2 events going on. Saturday morning there'll be girls soccer at 11:30, and starting at 11, a little before that, I'll have volleyball for you from the Mifflin County High School gym. So that'll be our first look at the Mifflin County girls volleyball team. They lost, by the way, last night in their first match of the season in straight sets. They got beat 3-0 against a very strong Cumberland Valley volleyball team. So that's our schedule for this week. We hope you'll get a chance to tune in and out. Don't forget, when you go to if you're watching on the MCTV YouTube channel, just subscribe to those channels. You won't miss a thing. And by subscribing, you also have the opportunity to check out old matches, because once these are recorded, we keep them right there for you. So you can have a nice little catalog of what is going on in MCTV coverage and with your favorite Husky team. So we encourage you to do that. All right. Okay, folks, we're going to take a brief break here for a quick message from our friends at Mifflin County Communities That Care, and then we'll be back with the start of high school tennis today right here on MCTV.
When I was growing up, girls just didn't run in public.
No one on my all-boys team would pass to me.
Dad told me I couldn't be a boxer. He said I was too small.
There was a guy who tried to spit on me and then push me out of his way.
There comes a point where you have to be sure of yourself. People aren't used to women being so passionate. It scares them.
One day, I just said it doesn't matter what other people think.
I'm a fashion model who can dunk.
I'm a girl. That doesn't mean I have to wear a skirt.
Doesn't mean I can't get all fired up. They used to say, that girl is crazy.
But then I just kept winning.
I didn't set out to dominate. I just did.
Somebody's got to be the best. So why not me?
I'm 55 years old and I run close to 70 miles a week.
I never felt like quitting.
There's something telling me to do it every single day. Just want to play ball.
This message is brought to you by Mifflin County Communities That Care. And welcome back, everybody. Live high school tennis today on MCTV. We want to thank all of our underwriters who help support our broadcasts. Good folks like the Mifflin County Academy and also Mifflin County Communities That Care. MCTV, by the way, is a government ed channel that is brought to you by a joint effort between the Mifflin County Commissioners, Lewistown Borough Council, and the Mifflin County School District. So happy to have you with us. Girls tennis just getting ready to get underway. And it's still in warm-ups, Ryan. Am I correct here? I was distracted there a minute. Okay, so still in the warm-up session. Again, there is court number 1. Court number 2, the singles matches are right in front of us. And court number 3, the third singles match, will be right there for you. And then the 2 doubles matches, the number 1 doubles teams right here on court number 4. Again, that's Curry on the left and Wagner on the right for Mifflin County against the Dusso sisters from Central Dauphin. And then again, over on court number 5 is our number 2 doubles team, which picked up a big victory to help Mifflin County win that last match, that team of Binder. And that is, they are facing us actually over there now on the far side. That's Binder walking on the right edge of your screen right there. And that is Ella Knepp on the left. So everybody's still finishing some warm-ups. We should be getting underway here shortly. Yesterday, by the way, we had our first look live on MCTV of cross country, and what a performance turned in by the boys and girls cross country teams out at the Indian Valley Elementary Center course. Braden Harris, of course, if he can stay healthy and things continue to go well, looks to be one of the top runners in the state this year. He certainly looked like it yesterday, as that was no contest. In fact, when Braden crossed the finish line, there was really nobody else in sight. So he had a very dominating performance, running under 16 minutes in his first outing of the season. So very impressive start for the boys. They won that meet by, I believe, a 19-point margin. And then our Mifflin County girls, also Kylie Cubison won the race individually. She won by a considerable margin as well. And Mifflin County ended up picking up, I believe it was an 11-point win in that girls meet. So our cross-country teams both getting off to a good start. They're back in action again tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, originally we had thought that we would have more girls tennis for you tomorrow, but we looked at that schedule incorrectly. Tomorrow the girls have another double header. Ryan, we talked about the fact that that's not something you see in tennis a whole lot.
No, not usually.
We saw it earlier in the season with the singles district meet. Now tomorrow we're going to have, I don't know if it's one or two teams. I didn't get a chance to check with Coach, but we'll have the girls competing in district doubles in the morning, and then I believe two teams, I'm being told now. So two teams in the morning in Altoona in districts, and then that afternoon, the team heading, or wait a second, now I'm being told no, that is not happening. So we are not playing that match tomorrow. I thought maybe Coach Kyle was going to really get some mileage in there tomorrow. So I thought maybe the girls were playing in the morning in Altoona and in the afternoon in the Harrisburg area at CD East, but we're now being told on good authority that that is not going to happen. So it'll just be district doubles tomorrow for our Lady Husky girls. I do want to let everybody know, too, we just had this confirmed earlier today. Girls volleyball action will start. The first home match of the season will take place this coming weekend, Saturday morning, in fact. Girls in action for Mifflin County against Upper Dauphin. And how that's going to work, folks, they have opened up the gym to a limited crowd. I believe I was told somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 or 90 people are permitted in. Basically that the kids are being given tickets, and you can only get in if you have a ticket in advance. So they are letting more people in, but if we socially distance the gym, we are limited in the number of people that we can get in there. So luckily the parents will have tickets that they can get in to see their kids play, but we will not be able to let more than, I think it's 80 or 90 fans in the gym due to social distancing. So if you were thinking about volleyball, don't worry, we'll have it for you. You'll be able to watch it on MCTV cable, which some of you are watching on today, or right here on our MCTV YouTube channel. And remember, just like girls tennis has their own channel, volleyball has their own. And Saturday, in addition to volleyball, while the volleyball games are going on the volleyball channel, you'll also be able to tune in and check out girls soccer on the girls soccer channel, as they are in action Saturday morning as well. And an impressive win yesterday for the girls is they routed CDE 6-0, a hat trick for Aubrey Strohecker. Lily Yoder also chipped in 2 more goals. So good things happening here in Husky sports. So I think we're getting just about ready to start. Is that right, Ryan?
I believe we have started.
I believe we have started here now on court number 1. So let's start on court number 1. We'll stay with this action just a little bit. Our opponents again here, Ryan?
Olivia Cayley and Lauren Chotner.
So Chotner and Cayley, there's your matchups on the screen now here on court number 1. Olivia Cayley on the near side here is a junior for the Huskies, and she has been in this spot as the number 1 player all season long. And what's really impressive, I think, Ryan, is these girls have gotten better. They're winning some matches now, and they've done it with basically no practice.
Well, I really think it's from playing the powerhouse schools and having more experience.
Absolutely. I think that better competition gets you better. They opened up with some really good teams from Altoona and Hollidaysburg, we mentioned. But to the girls' credit, I mean, unfortunately, they haven't been able to work on a lot of things because they're playing almost every day. But to their credit, they're figuring it out. And as I said, right here on court number 1, Kaylee has always had the toughest opponent on the other team, and as a junior, we see her progress from match to match. At time, Kaylee's return is wide. Go in and take a look there for you at Olivia Kaylee. So Kaylee and Chotner, the opponents here on court 1. That time the return is into the net. If you have not yet watched tennis, if this is your first time with us, there are no officials. It's all on the honor system. Kids make their own calls out there. They keep their own score. Everything is done right out there on the court between the kids. If there's a discrepancy, they work it out. One thing we've noticed, a lot of good sportsmanship here.
Yeah.
We have not seen anything, any squabbling, any concerns. Even if somebody maybe thought the call wasn't right, they just move on. And there's one that hits the net but stays in play. Chotner comes up. Kaylee's return is into the net. But again, tennis, like I was saying yesterday with cross country when we had that on the air, a lifetime sport. Great to see the kids get involved in these sports, that they can continue to play long after their high school days here. Still in action on court number 1 as we watch the play between Kaylee and Chotner. Nice little lob deep, Chotner with the return. Kaylee with the backhand as both players hitting it deep. Now Kaylee charges the net, little drop shot, and the shot is wide, so give the point to Kaylee. Again, we are just underway here at the Mifflin County Tennis Center. It's Central Dauphin in town, taking on Mifflin County. First serve is long that time by Chotner. Central Dauphin, the Rams, by the way, Lady Rams, in the green and white, and of course your Huskies in purple. Time Chotner's return is into the net. We will bounce around. Again, if it's your first time, we'll check out action on all the courts. We're going to stay here till a game finishes up on court number 1. And looking at our score there, Kaylee is off to a 2-1 lead. So Olivia in front, 2-1 here on court number 1. And I'm not sure if she's won on the road yet or not this year, but this, at least she's off to a good start here and could be her first win for us, Ryan,
Yes.
that we've seen. So Olivia with a good start by a game there. And let's slide over to court number 2, where we see the opponents here are also at the net getting ready to switch ends. Our matchup here, Ryan?
Is Sydney Kyle and Ishana Bandiopapia.
Bandiopapia, that's the pronunciation of the day here. And you've passed the test twice, Ryan, for that one. So, but Ishana Bandiopapia and Sydney Kyle here on court 2. Let's go back and take a look at that score. I didn't get a chance to do that, and it looks like Bandiopapia up 3-0 on Sydney. Kyle here in this first set. It is the best of 3 sets. That's Kyle on the far side with the return. Bandiopapia charging the net. Good backhand by Sydney. Sydney likes that little backhand shot. And that time the return is into the net. Kyle was a big part of our win the other night. She played, as I said, well over a 2-hour match, which is pretty long for high school. But it was the difference in helping Mifflin County get that win and pick up a 2-game win streak. So see how that continues today here. There's a look at Bandiopapia getting ready to serve. Weather-wise today, pretty much like it has been, maybe a little bit windier. Well, you were down actually on the courts, Ryan. Is it up here? I think maybe sometimes it's worse than down there. What, did you notice much down there?
No, it was a little less windy, but pretty much the same.
Okay. And they do have, as you can see in your shots here, windscreens up to help with that. Primarily the wind always pretty much blowing in our faces here, coming up over the hill. Sydney will run down that ball and give it to her opponent. There's a look at the Central Dauphin Lady Ram today here on court number 2, Bandiopapia. Papia serves. First serve is in. Sydney with a nice little return. And a nice return and a winner that time for Central Dauphin's Brandio Papia. I noticed, Ryan, that Coach Kyle still manages to hide from us.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where he's at right now. He's over on the right-hand side.
Oh, is he? You found him?
Yep.
Okay. He's always hiding from that camera, though. That return by Sydney is wide. Give the point again to Brando Papia. Ishana is the pronunciation of the first name there. And Ishana playing quite well here for the Lady Rams in this first set. Again, the score here, 3-0 at this point. Kyle with a backhand, Brandio Papia on the return. And give the point to Sydney Kyle. There's a good look at the Lady Husky senior. She has a younger sister also on the team this year. And of course her dad is the head coach, Mr. Glenn Kyle. So we'll stick with a little more action here on court number 2 before we move on. Good first serve right down the line for Brandio Papia. Sydney tries a little drop shot, but it goes out of play wide. So give the point to Ishana. In a minute here, we're going to hop over to court 3, check out what's happening there. Again, when we last looked on court 1, it was a 2-1 lead for our Lady Husky top player, Lydia Cayley. Here on court 2, Sydney Kyle on the short end of a 3-0 score at this point. First serve by Sydney is into the net. Second serve by Kyle is in. Brandio Papia with a little lob, and now a ball from the other court comes in, and I guess they must just suspend play there. So a ball from court 3 comes into play. I guess that stops action right there. The girls just stop playing, so they'll redo the point. So we'll stay with one more point here in court 2, and then we'll slide on over to court number 3 and let you see what's happening there. Kyle gets the serve in. Backhand by Sydney. Now she approaches the net. Another backhand trying to hit it down the sideline there, but a little bit too wide, and give the point to Brandio Papia. So Central Dauphin looks to be in control, at least at this point, on court number 2. So let's pull out and slide over to court number 3. We'll check in and see how things are going for the Lady Huskies on court 3. Again, that matchup, Jalen Yoder for the Huskies and Brianna Trace on the near side right here for Central Dauphin. So Trace and Yoder. That's Jalen with a return. The return shot by Trace is out. Give the point to Jalen Yoder. Zoom in here on the nets for you to try to get a quick look at the score. Again, the inside zeros is the game score, and the match score, the set score, is on the outside. So looks like Yoder won the first, so she is up here 1-0. They only change the scorecards, by the way, after 2 games are played. They switch sides after 2 games are played, and when they do that, they update the scoreboard. So as far as we know right now, at least, Jalen leads here, winning the first game, and she's up 1-0. And it looks like they may be making that switch right now, so we must be through 3 games. There's a good look at Jalen Yoder as she updates the score, and Jalen off to a good start now, up 3-0 here on court number 3 against Trace, Brianna Trace of Central Dauphin. So Yoder continues to really contribute out of this number 3 spot for the Lady Huskies. And since they are in the middle of a break there, getting a drink on court 3, I think what we'll do, Ryan, is slide on over, if you don't mind reintroducing for us this doubles matchup. That action is going on as we speak. Central Dauphin on the near side of the court and our Lady Huskies on the far side. Who do we have here again, Ryan?
We have Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner against Abby Dusso and Maddie Dusso.
So the Dusso sisters, Abby and Maddie, on the near side, facing Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner for Mifflin County. And Isabel unable to get to that return. Give the point there to the Dusso sisters. There's our Mifflin County duo. That's Wagner on the left. Curry back deep to receive the serve on the right. Curry again is the senior. Wagner a sophomore. So we'll watch a little action here on court 4. And that time that return shot unable to be handled by Maddie Dusso. And so her sister Abby will now serve. Good first serve that time. And the return by Wagner goes into the net. So give the point to Central Dauphin. Central Dauphin, of course, down in the Harrisburg area, they are the Lady Rams. And one of the top tier, I think it's safe to say, athletic programs all around in the Mid-Penn is Central Dauphin. That time the return is into the net, and the point will go to the Lady Huskies. Try to get you a little quick look at the score right there, and it looks as though the Dusso sisters won the first game. So Central Dauphin leading here 1-0 on court 4. Wagner with nice returns on the baseline. Wagner now goes to the backhand. Another backhand from Isabel. And Curry puts it away. Nice job by Isabel there. Senior stepping up and putting that in away. There's a good look at Sky, I should say. Sky Curry for you. So Curry goes back to receive the serve. First serve is into the net. Again, this is live girls tennis today on MCTV, Mifflin County and Central Dauphin. Curry again, deep with a backhand. Wagner, nice return for Mifflin County, but that time Maddie Dusso puts it away for the point. So as we look across the courts right now, Lady Huskies winning on court 1, winning on court 3, but trailing on courts 2 and 4. We have yet to take a look at court 5. And again, court 5, we unfortunately cannot see a score for you as well. So try to see if we can possibly get an update here at some point. That return by the Dusso sisters is wide. Give the point to Mifflin County. I'd like to welcome those folks as we see our stream numbers that we have some folks from the Central Dauphin area checking in. Happy to have you with us here today. Not too often. Got some nice emails from people during the weeks. Not often you get to see girls tennis action on a stream, but we're happy to bring it to you here with MCTV. Curry shot into the net. Or I'm sorry, not Curry. The Dusso, Maddie Dusso shot into the net. And it looks like we will go switch sides. So let's see how the scorecards will be updated here. Players getting a drink here as they switch sides. And Wagner and Curry won the last 2 sets, so now we are ahead on court 4. So 2-1, the lead for your Mifflin County #1 doubles team of Curry and Wagner. So let's shoot on over with a quick check-in of court number 5. Again, that's about the best look we can give you right there. On the far side, facing this way, is the Mifflin County tandem. Go ahead, Ryan, and give us those matchups if you would.
We have Asia Binder and Ella Knepp against Rachel Waldner and Jocelyn Sebastian.
So Waldner and Sebastian for Central Dauphin, they have their backs to you right now. And facing us is Binder and Knapp, and that is Binder again on the left, Knapp on the right. So we'll try to stay with this action a little bit as best we can, let you know what's happening there on that court. Again, I was told earlier today, we'll see if it happens, that we might be able to get some updates on court number 5 from the West Virginia Flash. We weren't going to divulge exactly who that is, but the West Virginia Flash, I was told, may be able to get us some updates on court number 5, so we'll wait and see. Court number 6, by the way, is vacant today. Sometimes we see exhibition matches on that court, but none taking place today. Again, a little breezy up here on the hill, but doesn't really seem to be affecting the players too much. I've only seen a couple players attempt to serve and then not serve because of the wind maybe affecting their throw. Going to stay with court 5 here a little bit more. Binder with a nice return that time. Give the point to the Lady Huskies as the shot from Waldner went into the net. Again, that Central Dauphin with their backs to us, and Mifflin County on the far side looking in. Jocelyn Sebastian serving for the Lady Rams, and that is Ella Knapp to receive the serve for Mifflin County. First serve is in there, and excuse me, no, it must have been wide. First serve was out, and so a second serve now for Sebastian. And that was also out, so a double fault. That'll give the point to your Mifflin County girls. And it looks like they are now ready to switch sides. And again, I doubt that we can see anything here. We'll see if we can, but just a little bit too far and too much obstruction there for us to get whatever the scorecards are. They just changed them, but nonetheless, we do know that was a win for your Mifflin County duo there. They won that game, so Binder and Knapp doing pretty well. At least it appears that way, as there they are getting set for the next game. Let's pull back out now. This is an overview shot of all of the courts. Okay, again, court 4 all the way to your right. And as we come all the way back across, we go to court number 1. So we're going to check back in with that first court. And again, that's Kaylee and Chotner. They were just at a break as well. Olivia was over talking to one of her coaches. That's Chotner right there at the net getting ready. We'll go and take a look at our match score. And it looks as though Chotner was able to win the first set. Again, the outside zeros are sets. The inside zeros are games. So give the first set to Central Dauphin's Lauren Chotner. And she is serving now to start the second set. So when we last saw action here on this court, it was an early lead for Olivia Cayley, but Chotner able to come back and post the victory for Central Dauphin. Serve into the net. Second serve here for Chotner. Cayley with a nice return. And that time, however, Cayley's shot is into the net. So another point for Lauren Chotner. Did not hear who is representing Mifflin County in the doubles tomorrow yet. We'll try to get that information and pass it on to you. Sometimes teams will take their top 2 players. For example, they might put, even though they haven't played a lot of doubles, at least in game competition, they might put Kaylee and Kyle together for one team. and then maybe put the other team in there of Curry and Wagner. But of course, that's entirely up to the coach, I believe, and we'll find out, see if we can find out who's going to be in action there tomorrow. But I believe our source told us 2 matches, right? Tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah. 2 doubles teams?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember either. We're going to have to get the West Virginia flash on that one as well. Action continuing here on court 1. Go in and give you a good look at Olivia Cayley here. Again, Cayley will have another season for head coach Glenn Kyle next year. Looking to build on what she's learning this year as having the role of being the #1 seed and getting the best draw each and every match. Nice forehand there by Cayley. And that return is wide. So Chotner wide, and Cayley will pick up the point. Everybody, of course, wants to be the #1 player until you are the #1 player. And then you draw that tough matchup each and every night out. So according to Coach Kyle, though, Olivia enjoys the competition of playing the best people and has kept a good attitude, knowing that this is what it's going to take to get better. So she continues to make some really nice plays. That time she can't quite get to that one. And give the point once again to Chotner. So that's going to complete game #1, I believe, of the second set. And give that to Chotner as well. So she won the first set, Chotner did, and she's winning here in set #2, 1-0. So Cayley switching sides, getting set to serve. First service is in. Chotner with a nice forehand. And the point goes to Olivia Cayley. So Cayley up here. 15 love in this second game of the second set. Strong backhand that time by Chotner, and Cayley can't quite get the return in, so we'll go 15 all. We'll stay here on court 1 through this game. See how this game finishes out, and then again we'll try to pick up the pace and keep moving back and forth from court to court for you. First serve in by Cayley. Good strong forehand, but Cayley up to the task with a nice one of her own. Olivia with a backhand, but that into the net. Ryan, I know you like to watch this sport. Is this a sport you have played much of?
No, I have not played tennis.
I must be honest, I have not played much tennis in my lifetime either. A few occasional trips to a playground course when I was a kid, I think, but other than that, not a lot of tennis experience. Toyed with it from time to time, but again, I think it's great that when I was in school, for example, we did not have tennis. Not that I would have necessarily played, but there was no boys tennis or girls tennis, and just great that kids have the opportunity to learn a love for, as I said, these lifetime sports that they can continue to play throughout a big chunk of their lives. That time the return by Cayley is into the net. Give the point to Chotner. So the Mifflin County Junior will serve. And the first serve is into the net. Second serve here for Olivia. And that serve is out as well. So a double fault will give the point and the game, evidently, to Chotner. So Chotner wins that game as well, as Cayley sends the balls back over for them to switch serves here. So Chotner, having won the first set, looks to be out to a good start in set number 2. Again, it's the best of 3. So Olivia's going to have to try to get things turned around there a little bit on court 1 to try to stay in this match with Chotner from Central Dauphin. Okay, let's slide across now to court number 2. This is Sydney Kyle on the near side right there for Mifflin County. And let's go in and check our score again real quick for you. And first match, their first set, I should say, went to her opponent. You want to say that name for us one more time there on court 2, Ryan?
Ishana Bandiopapia.
Bandiopapia. So Ishana won the first set. And again, let me take one more peek for myself here. But Sydney Kyle won the first game of the second set. And so she's leading 1-0 as we join the action. And that time Sydney hits it into the net. So Kyle winning the first game here, but trailing, having lost the first set. Again, all 5 matches factor into the scoring. Just need to win 3 of the 5 to win the match. So you could win all 3 singles and lose the 2 doubles and still be fine. Or any combination of the 5 to get to 3 gets your team a victory. So Bandiopapia with the backhand, Kyle with a lob return, but the return is a little long. And it looks like the girls are ready to switch sides and update the scoreboard for us. And I believe that's flipped over to a 2. Yes, it is. So after Kyle won the first game of this second set, Bandiopapia has come back to win the next 2, and she won the first set and is up here 2-1 in the second set. So Central Dauphin taking command on courts 1 and 2. We'll check in and see how things are going on the other courts here shortly. 2 girls taking a break here in between matches. And they are set to resume action here on court number 2. We're going to stay with it for a couple more points on court 2, and then we'll send ourselves over to court 3 and check on Jalen Yoder. See how things are going there. Again, that's Sydney Kyle on the far side serving. Bandiopapia, no trouble with the return. Sydney with the little drop shot. Bandiopapia is there. Kyle runs that one down. Bandiopapia with a return that is long, so give the point to Sydney Kyle. So, Central Dauphin looking good on courts 1 and 2. Let's slide over and check court number 3 again here for a second and see what's happening for Mifflin County on court 3, where we have Jalen Yoder and Brianna Trace for Central Dauphin. Quick zoom in and check of the score. Sees Mifflin County having won the first set. So Yoder won the first set, but she trails in the second set 1-0. So as she has been all the matches we've seen here on MCTV, Jalen handling herself quite well as the number 3 singles player. And there's an update of the score, and she has also come back to take the lead here in set number 2, 2-1. So courts 1 and court 2 not looking in our favor, but court 3 looking pretty good right now in the matchup between Jalen Yoder and Brianna Trace. We'll follow Jalen across as she gets ready. Looks like it will be her serve, as she's up 2-1 here in the second set. Again, it's the best of 3 sets, so Yoder will try to keep in front here and wrap up a win for Mifflin County in this number 3 singles match. Let's watch some of the actions here as they volley. And another winner for Jalen as that one gets under the racket of Brianna Trace. So Yoder set for another serve. Good return by Jalen, approaches the note, another net, another backhand. Players returning backhands. Yoder with a little drop shot. Same thing for Trace. And a winner for Yoder. Jalen, I don't know if you agree or not, Ryan, but just seems to consistently be the most aggressive player I think we have.
Yeah, and she stays aggressive throughout all the sets as well.
Yeah, in fact, we've kind of noticed as the sets go on, even in the game she's lost, I think her aggressiveness picks up as the match goes on. Whether she's winning or losing, you can see she's a competitor, has a little fight in her, and really impressed with Jalen from what we've seen from the senior this year. Serve is in. Players exchanging strokes from the end lines. And that time Yoder's return is wide. For our viewers streaming in from Central Dauphin area, there is a look at the number 3 player from Central Dauphin for the Rams, Brianna Trace. Dan, don't forget tomorrow, boys soccer coming your way on MCTV. We have a couple of student announcers who will be in there bringing you the action. Matt Moore will take care of all of the engineering work for us. And I encourage you to tune in to the boys channel on your stream, or if you're watching on MCTV cable tomorrow, which I know many of you are watching on that right now, just tune in again and we'll have the match for you on MCTV television. Obviously, and again, that's going to happen this Saturday. There will be times that we have 2 events on simultaneously. And that's going to happen Saturday with girls volleyball at 11 a.m. As this volley continues, we'll have girls volleyball at 11 a.m. Saturday, and at 11:30, we also have the girls soccer team in action. There's a nice play by Trace to get a winner. But obviously we can only put one of those on television, and in that case it will be our first chance to see the girls volleyball team. So those of you watching on MCTV cable television throughout the county, you will see the volleyball matchup live on TV. And those of you that want to stream, you can see whichever you want. Come to the volleyball channel to watch the volleyball match, or the girls soccer channel. We'll have that there for you as well. So again, trying to give you as much opportunity to see as much Husky sports as you want. Trace serves. Jalen with the return. And that time Jalen's shot is into the net. In case you are watching on cable TV today and you're going through your channels and we've popped up, this is MCTV. You're watching live coverage of local high school sports on MCTV. Girls tennis today, Mifflin County and Central Dauphin. Trace will serve here for the Lady Rams. Good footwork there by Yoder. Jalen tries to go deep, but shoots it a little wide and give the point to Central Dauphin. So again, good things happening for the Lady Huskies on court number 3. We're trailing on courts 1 and 2, but we are up on court number 3. We'll watch one more point, and then we'll slide over and check out our number 1 doubles team. When we last saw them, they were up. Be anxious to see where they stand. First serve that time by Trace is out. And the second serve for Brianna is there. Jalen with the return. Little backhand lob that time by Yoder. And the return by Trace is wide, so give the point to Jalen Yoder. So Jalen Yoder more than holding her own once again. Looks like she's going to get us a point here in the match score if things continue. But for now, we're going to pull out, slide our way over here to court number 4, where we'll check out some doubles action. Your Lady Huskies team is on the near side here as we enter court number 4. See if we can look past Wagner and see a score. And it looks like Mifflin County has won the first set, and we are just getting underway here in the second set. No score in the second set. So Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner victorious in the first set and hoping to gain control here in set number 2. So what we're seeing here, Ryan, looks like could come down to court 5.
Yes, it could.
Be anxious to see here what Binder and Knapp are doing over there on court 5. We'll see if we can get you an update on that. But it looks to be a very competitive match today here. Again, you're looking at, as we bring the graphics up there for you, the Dussault sisters on the far side for Central Dauphin. Curry and Wagner for your Lady Huskies. So Curry and Wagner up, having won the first set. Abby and Maddie Dussault from Central Dauphin on the far side. First serve returned nicely by Wagner. And Maddie Dussault will hit it into the net, give the point to the Lady Huskies. And it looks like we're ready to make a change over here. So that obviously was another game winner for the Lady Huskies, and that was the first game of the second set. So 1-0. Lady Huskies winning in the second set, having already won the first. So the winning ways of our number 1 doubles team look to be continuing. Gonna just pull out and watch a little bit more here of court number 4. Ryan, I'm going to let you take over for just a second there, if you would.
Alrighty.
I'm going to see if we can make contact with the West Virginia Flash and see
Alrighty.
what is happening on court number 5. So, again, as we watch here, we're currently court 4 in doubles play. So we're back from getting a little update from the West Virginia Flash there, Ryan. I'll let you continue to work the camera there for a little bit. But match even tighter than we thought. Mifflin County losing on courts 1 and 2, winning courts 3 and 4, and right now on court 5, it is 5-5 in the first set. So this really looks like it is going to come down to that doubles match over there on court number 5. And again, that's our obstructed view of sorts, but we will do our best to try and zoom in on that a little bit and see if we can keep you up to date with what's happening there. Again, Curry and Wagner, your number 1 doubles team, in control pretty much here on court number 4, having won the first set. And the Dussault sisters from Central Dauphin serving here. That's Abby set to serve. Curry's return is into the net. Again, it's district doubles tomorrow for the Lady Huskies. So we wish, I believe it's 2 teams the best as they head to Altoona to compete there. And Ryan, let's try to slide over once if we can now to court number 5.
Alrighty.
And see what we can see from that court. And Mifflin County with their backs to us. Central Dauphin serving on the far side. Again, our score update we got was 5-5 in that first set. And it looks like today, if things continue the way they are going to come down to what happens on that far court. All the other matches are already into the second set. And that set looks like it was going to go more than 6 games to win it. And it was 5-5, so somebody has to win by 2 there. And it looks like they are updating the score now. So we'll wait. Gonna have to wait to see, unfortunately, what that is. But players, I believe, will switch side of the net. So looks like the game is going to continue. Looks like we haven't finished the first set yet. Or have we? Possibly we have, as Binder and her teammate Ellen Knepp head over to the bench area a little bit. We can still see the players for Central Dauphin out on the court there. And it looks like Binder and Knepp are not staying there long. They're actually coming back out. So, again, we just kind of have to guess here for you. We're sorry we don't know exactly what the score is there. But this number 2 doubles match looks like it will pretty much determine what happens today, regardless unless we have, I should say, a really big turnaround in the other matches. Binder now serving for Mifflin County. Her first shot was no good, and her second serve is also into the net, so that's a double fault. And Binder will slide over, having lost that first point. So Asia Binder, the sophomore. That time the first serve is good, and the return is wide, so give the point to Binder and Knepp. Ella Knepp was not originally in that doubles team, if you remember when we started.
Not at the beginning, it was Ryden.
Yeah, it was Lily Ryden, and Lily unfortunately sidelined right now. And nonetheless, Ella Knepp has stepped in there and done a nice job, and again, battling to try to help her Huskies get another win here. I'm not sure if this will be a record or not. It might be, but I can't remember too many spurts where they won 3 straight in tennis. So this would be quite an accomplishment for our girls, considering how they started, considering the shortened season. This is still anybody's match, though, here, that's for sure. So, again, we'll try to get you more updates when we get them. For now, we're going to pull out of court number 5 for a little bit, and as we pull the whole way out, Ryan, to give them a perspective of the entire courts, if you can there. And it looks like court number 1, that match has ended. So it was it's a best of 3 sets. And it looks like on court number 1, that went to Central Dauphin there. As Lauren Chotner bested Olivia Cayley 2-0. Let's slide back in on court 2 if you get a chance, Ryan, and we will check back in on the matchup between Mifflin County's Sydney Kyle and Central Dauphin's Ishana Bandiopapia. So Bandiopapia on the near side for Central Dauphin, Sydney Kyle on the far side for Mifflin County. When we last checked the score, it was a pretty convincing lead for Bandiopapia. Ryan, can you go in and get us a look there once? Yeah, let's see what we got going here. And it looks like, yes, it is. So I think that's 5-2, I believe, is the score there in this second set. So Bandiopapia won the first set and is leading here 5-2. So another game for Bandiopapia would give her the victory in straight sets, 2-0. Sydney trying to stay alive here. And that time the lob over Sydney's head is a point winner and potentially a game winner as Bandiopapia is approaching the net. So I am thinking that must have been it. And yes, it looks like it is. So she and Sydney will go shake hands or shake rackets as we do now during the pandemic. And court 2 has ended. So Ishana Bandiopapia wins in straight sets. So give the Lady Rams a victory on court 1, give them a victory on court 2. They lead 2-0. However, as we slide across now to court number 3, it does appear, at least it was appearing earlier, that Yoder was in command here. And she is still in front here, tight in this second set, 4-3. So a 4-3 lead for Jalen Yoder. She did win the first set too, so if Jalen can hold on here, we could be approaching a win for Mifflin County and narrow this score that is currently 2-0 in favor of Central Dauphin. So Trace will get ready to serve again as Yoder awaits on the far side for the Huskies. First serve is deep and out. And the second serve for Trace. And a good, strong winner that time from Brianna Trace. That time Jalen elected to stay back. Might have hurt her a little bit that time. I certainly am no expert on this sport, but boy, she just appears to be much better when she gets a little bit more aggressive. Trace ready to serve, and the serve is long. Second serve is short, so double fault. Give the point to Jalen Yoder. Unforced error is a big part of tennis. Just like in other sports. Sometimes winning and losing comes down to just those unforced situations where you just need to get the ball in play, or in a baseball game, or in this case, get the serve in a tennis match. And sometimes that is the narrow difference between winning and losing. So Brianna Trace. Serve is in. Yoder with a little drop shot and give the point to Jalen Yoder. So Jalen, I believe, again, we don't have scores here of individual games that we can see, but I would think she has to be up in this game at this point. Trace still serving. And that little cut shot by Yoder is wide. So give the point to Trace. She continues to serve here in the second set. And Jalen's backhand return is into the net and short. So Trace still serving. First serve is in this time, and a backhand, though, is too strong and out by Brianna Trace. Give the point to Yoder, and we go back to Trace again. Central Dauphin and Mifflin County in girls tennis. You're watching live here on MCTV. First serve that time, I believe, was out. Yes, it was wide. So it'll be the second serve here for Trace. And a nice shot down the line and good for Trace. Give her the point. A rather long game here as Trace continues to serve. I think we must be in deuce or something like that because this exchange has been going on for quite a while here on court 3. Again, this is the number 3 singles teams. Central Dauphin already won number 1 and number 2 singles match. Two players continue to volley. Little backhand there by Yoder. Now Jalen approaches the net a little bit but backs off. Instead we'll play the backhand. And the shot is into the net. So a rather long battle here on court number 3 as they try to get through this game. And perhaps maybe they did right there. Looks like Jalen is going to the net, so if they did, that would be a win in that game for Trace. And it is indeed a win for Trace. So need a win right here, hopefully, for Yoder. She's up 5-4. We're going to stay with this game, and then we'll go check our doubles matches for you. But the Huskies need a win here. They lost both the number 1 and number 2 singles matches. Here we are in the 3 singles match. And Yoder 1 game from a straight set victory. So we'll follow this game through from start to finish here before we slide over and check out our 2 remaining doubles matches. Jalen on the near side will serve for Mifflin County. First serve is long. So second serve coming. Players again staying back. Little drop shot there by Jalen Yoder. And the return is wide. So give the point to Yoder. She's up here 15-love. Again, just needs to win this game to wrap this up on court 3. And a nice strong shot that time from Trace, and we're 15-all. So 15-15 here. What could be the final game of the match. We'll see on court 3. And that shot is short, so it's 15 serving 30. So Trace now up, trying to break the serve here of Jalen Yoder. Yoder's serve is good that time. Gets the first serve in, and now players start to volley. Good return by Jalen that time, as it looked like that might be a game winner. There's a nice return again, but Jalen up to the task. Yoder staying with it, and that time the shot is just long. So I believe we're 15-40 here. So Jalen needs to win these next couple points, or we're going to go even at 5 games apiece. And that is a game winner right there, I do believe, for Brianna Trace. So that'll even things up at 5-5. So now we have to go until somebody wins at least 7 here. So things are going to continue on court 3. Again, Yoder won the first set, but it's 5 games apiece now in the second set. We were saying that things might come down to what's going on court number 5, but that's providing that things stay the way we thought they were here earlier on courts 3 and 4. And we'll check on court 4 here in just a second. Second serve here coming for Trace. Oh, and a nice backhand by Trace to win the point. Wind picking up a little bit more here as we approach a little bit after 5 o'clock. Continue to stay with court number 3. Ryan, we're going to let you take over here and call a little bit of the action on court 3 for just a minute.
Alrighty.
Okay, we're back, folks, and set to continue with this girls tennis match, Mifflin County and Central Dauphin. We just got word that on court number 5, our Mifflin County doubles team lost a tiebreaker in the first set. So Central Dauphin winning right now on court number 5. So that would give them the edge right now. They did win the first set, like we said, in a tiebreaker. So a long way to go over there on court 5. Still in action here on court number 3 with Yoder and Trace. Trace serving, Yoder returning here for the Huskies. Yeah, and the wind really picking up a little bit. You can see maybe in the shots, I'm not sure, but the nets, the windscreen nets are moving around a little bit. And that time the shot was out a little bit long by Trace. So Trace and Yoder doing battle here on court 3. Trace needs a victory here to keep this match alive on court 3. Yoder trying to put it away, as she's already won the first set, but we are all even here at 5-5 in the second. First serve is long there by Brianna Trace. Second serve is in. And now a ball has come on the court, so they will suspend that point and pick it up later. Also found out while we were finding out what was happening on court number 5 that the doubles matches tomorrow. In fact, on court number 1 right now, they're actually playing, even though court number 1 is just a practice match right now. But on court number 1, it will be our number 1 and number 2 players combined in a doubles match tomorrow. So Sydney Kyle and Olivia Cayley are kind of getting a little scrimmage action in right now on court number 1, as they'll do battle tomorrow for the Lady Huskies in doubles action. And the second doubles team will be Jalen Yoder, who you're looking at right now, and she will be matched up with Isabel Wagner. So Wagner and Yoder, I'm not sure how much time they've really had a chance to play together, Ryan, but they're going to be in doubles play tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be ready for that. I'm sure if they get a chance here, they'll want to play a scrimmage a little bit with each other. But again, I really commend the girls because they've been so busy just trying to keep up with game action. And if you slide over to court 1 here real quick, just to let people see, you can see that our number 1 and 2 players are on the far side there getting a little scrimmage action in right now. That's Kaylee and Kyle, even though they've already played today. But tomorrow they will be partners in doubles. So let's slide back down to court 3. The action continues here between Yoder and Trace. Trace's shot is long. We'll stick with one more point here. It's been a while since we've seen the doubles team, so one more point here for Jalen, and then we'll slide over and check out our number 1 doubles. Yoder's serve is good. Nice deep lob, good return by Central Dauphin. Little drop shot by Jalen, and then a little backhand. And now a ball on the court. Will that suspend play or will they keep going? It looks like they're going to keep going this time. Good return by Yoder. Long point here, and
It looks like that was out.
thought it was out to me too. So it looked like we'll give the point there to Jalen. So let's pull out and move our way over to court 4 here for a second. On court number 4, we have that doubles team, Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner. Curry and Wagner on the near side against the Dussault sisters, Abby and Maddie of Central Dauphin. Ryan, see if we can get in on a score there once, just to, or did you do that already?
Yeah, I got to do that.
Okay, let's see where we stand here. So Lady Huskies up 4-3 in this second set. So they've already won the first set. They lead 4-3 here in set number 2. So again, still looking as though it could come down to court number 5. And I do believe that things have ended, Ryan. Let's slide back over there. Yes, they have. Or wait, no, they haven't. Let this point finish, and then we'll slide back over and check the score on court 3. It looks like, no, maybe it has now ended. Yes, it has. So a win. Congratulations once again to Jalen Yoder as she gets the Huskies on the board. So right now the match score is 2-1 in favor of Central Dauphin. So Central Dauphin takes the number 1 and number 2 singles match Mifflin County picks up the number 3 singles match, and so it's going to come down to doubles here today. Curry and Wagner currently leading right here. And the doubles team of Binder and Knepp, thank you, sir. Binder and Knepp are trailing down on that court 5 as they lost a tough, hard-fought tiebreaker in the first set. See if we can get a score update here as they switch sides. See if they went in to adjust the score at all. And it is currently now 5-4 in favor of the Dussault sisters in this second set. So to win in straight sets, our doubles team's going to have to win at least 3 straight games here to do so. So they trail 5 games to 4. First serve there by Wagner is into the net. So hold the phone might not come down to that that second doubles match. So we'll have to wait and see how things continue to play out here on court 4. Tight match here, and tight set, I should say, in this set number 2. Wagner's serve is into the net. Second serve coming from Isabel. So after the fault, she will slide over and continue the game. Her first serve this time is true. And the return, however, is long. So Curry sisters off to a good start here, trying to break the serve of Wagner. Isabel Wagner, the sophomore, will serve. First serve is good. Curry, nice play at the net to give the point to Mifflin County. You can see those nets in the corner blowing up in the air there. No question that the wind is now picked up considerably from when we started. And I'm sure it is affecting play down there now, especially in that corner where you can see the netting is up in the air quite a bit. First serve by Wagner is out. Second serve for Isabel is into the net, so give the point to the Dussault sisters and give that game to the Dussault sisters. So we'll have to see how things change at the net when they go to flip scores. Curry and Wagner, the home team, evidently must have the task of taking care of the scorecards all the time. So Curry's going to head there right now and update things, I believe. Well, maybe not. No, she did not. So I'm assuming it's 5-5 now, as obviously Central Dauphin won at least that game. So it's either 5-5 or they could be up 6-5. We'll have to see here. Or excuse me, they could have won right there. I'm sorry. Could have won, I should have said. So maybe it is one set apiece, but the girls did not update the scorecards yet. Both of those teams, you can see our girls there at the net. Maybe you can't see on the picture, but they're talking to one of their coaches through the net there on the far side. And the Central Dauphin players are doing the same. While they have a break here with this set continuing, let's see what we can see over on court number 4. And again, on court number 4, it's Asia Binder and Ella Knepp with their backs to us. They lost the first set in a tiebreaker, facing Rachel Waldner and Jocelyn Sebastian for Central Dauphin. So a pretty even match here going today between these two teams. No question that the one thing you want to see as a coach is improvement. And I think Coach Kyle is seeing that, Ryan, with our team.
Definitely is.
And I would say really everybody. I mean, you look at this across the board from player 1 through 7 that we get to see here every day. We've really seen steady improvement. So again, Binder and Knepp with their backs to us serving. That's Knepp with the serve. And that first serve was out. And evidently that was the second serve, so that would be a double fault. So Knepp will switch positions here, slide over to the right, and continue her serve. And the first serve is long by Knepp. Second serve by Ella is in play. And they start to volley, but the return by Knepp is no good. So give that point to Central Dauphin. Play continuing over there on court number 5. Again, we will try to get an update for you here from the West Virginia Flash on what is happening on that court. Long break happening right now in the number 1 doubles match. Both duos are Mifflin County's duo of Wagner and Curry are at the net waiting, but their opponents still talking with their coaches. So with this long of a break, I would only assume that Central Dauphin must have won that set. In fact, Ryan, if we can, let's go to the net here on court 4 and just take a peek at the score if we can. I assume it's been updated. Yes, they did win the set. So now it's 1 set apiece. So this will be the deciding set on court number 4. So it might not come down to court number 5. We need Wagner and Curry to get a win here on court 4. So let's go back to this court 4. Stay here for just a little bit. So it's Curry and Wagner against the Dussault sisters. Action starting here in this 3rd set, and there's a winner for Curry. She puts it away. Mifflin County taking the first point. And it looks like they're switching sides over there on court number 5 again too. We'll wait and see if we have any updates. And we do have an update. Binder and Knepp won the first game of the 2nd set after losing that first set in a tiebreaker. So they lead 1-0 in set number 2. So that match, much longer than any of these other matches, as they are just starting the 2nd set here in the match we're watching right now. They are in the first game of the 3rd set. So we'll let the action continue here for you for a while with the doubles team, number 1 doubles team continuing. And so, Ryan, we're going to turn it over to you for some play-by-play for just a minute.
Alrighty. Maddie to serve. Serves into the net. Serves in. Curry returns. Serves into the net. Maddie for her second serve. That serve is in. Returned by Wagner. And that is a good shot by Wagner. First serve by Wagner's out. Getting ready for his second serve. That serve is in. Backhand by Wagner, and that is far. Looks like that game is ended and they are switching sides. Wagner to serve. Wagner serves. That is out. Second serves in. Shot by Maddie's out. Serves over to the Duso twins. Serves in, but Curry shots into the net. Serves in, Curry returns. Shot by Abby's out. Abby for her first serve. It is in. I'm sorry, that was out. Looks like there's a little break in the game here. That shot is wide. Curry is getting ready to serve. Her first serve is into the net. Her second serve is in. Return by Abby. Good backhand by Curry. Nice return. And Wagner shots into the net. Curry to serve again. Her shot is into the net. Curry's second serve is in. Return by Maddie. Good return by Curry. Forehand by Curry. Backhand by Maddie. That is out by Abby. Maddie Duso to serve. First serve is into the net. Second serve is in. Backhand by Curry. And the point goes to Mifflin County. And it looks like the match has ended. Maddie Duso up to serve. Her first serve is in. Curry's returns into the net. Wagner's first serve is out. Her second serve is in. Good shot by Maddie. Wagner's serve is in. Return by Maddie. And that seems
So back joining the audio portion with you folks. Ryan, what do we have here?
I'm not sure. They haven't flipped the scorecards, but both teams are walking away.
Well, we had a little bit of disagreements going on that court is what was happening. I went down to scout things out in case we had to move down to court number 5 to see what happens in the end here. And they are leaving the court, so evidently a win here for the Lady Huskies.
I'm not sure.
Coach Kyle is out there on the court now with the doubles team. And the Central Dauphin duo of the Dussault sisters have left the court. So evidently there was a little bit of discrepancy over some line calls, and that's why you saw the coaches go out to try to settle some of the calls. And it looks as though we are probably done there on court number 4. And again, looking at the score, not exactly sure who won that tiebreaker, but it's a tiebreaker to decide who wins. It's not a full set. So again, we'll try to get word on exactly what did happen there. Meanwhile, action is continuing down on court number 5. And again, this might be to decide the match or possibly not to decide the match. So what we are going to attempt to do, folks, we're going to try to move our operation here, if we can possibly do this, down to the bottom court and pick up what's going to be finishing of this match. We don't think we're doing it justice if we stay up here, because we can't really fill you in on what's going on court number 5. So what we are going to attempt to do is take a break for a few minutes, and we'll let you hear a message from the Mifflin County School District on some of the great things going on here in Mifflin County. And while that is playing, we're going to try to relocate down below and pick up with action on court number 5. Hopefully by then we can fill you in on what exactly happened on court 4 and who won that tiebreaker. Okay? So that is where we stand right now. We are going to, again, queue up this message from the Mifflin County School District. And hopefully by the time this is done, we will resume our coverage. You're watching live high school tennis on MCTV.
The AP offerings at Mifflin County School District, predominantly at Mifflin County High School, have expanded quite a bit. That's because of the addition of Alpha. The Alpha program is our version of an online offering. The Alpha program has more than tripled in its numbers over the years. The great thing for us is it creates a level of flexibility that we have never had before.
STEM is basically science, technology, engineering, and math combined into one. Students are focusing not just on one discipline, not just on one subject, but they're focusing on putting all of those ideas together into solving real-world problems. All of our schools are equipped now with maker spaces. Kids have a plethora of ideas, a plethora of tangible objects that they can use to create.
Makerspace, which is the quote work environment, if you will, for our STEM initiative. It's kind of STEM central.
The students are in charge of the projects themselves and how they're going to develop them.
Good morning, Huskies. We hope you enjoyed your 4-day weekend.
I know I did. I could barely wake up this morning.
In addition to our Makerspace labs, we have many other things that are going on. Here at the high school, we have our MCTV, which they are in charge of the live announcements that are done in the morning. Our robotics program is amazing. We are doing robotics projects in elementaries all the way up through the high school level. Our high school level actually has some competition involved into their robotics program, and they're doing underwater challenges. They are working with our YMCA, and they are using robots to compete with other schools.
We have jazz bands, we have brass ensembles, we have wood ensembles, we have a marching band, we have a concert band. Those kids have competed in band competitions all across the state. The concept is that music is something that you can do and enjoy for a lifetime.
You know, there really are a lot of opportunities available to students in Mifflin County right here at the Academy. We have 11 different programs that we offer, everything from electrical installation to precision machining to our new mechatronics program, which deals with electromechanical technology. We've got our medical science program, our culinary arts, our agriculture, the list goes on and on and on. And our testing scores are at an all-time high right now, 17th out of 101 technical schools in the state of Pennsylvania.
So as you can clearly see, teachers, faculty, and staff are working very hard to make
the Mifflin County School District
your school district of choice. You don't need to go somewhere else. We can meet all of your needs here.
And welcome back, everybody. Our coverage of high school tennis live on MCTV on the stream continues for you. We have moved down now to the lower court, where we can give you a little bit better view of what's taking place here on court number 5. Not maybe the best angle, but a much better angle from what we had up above. And again, this is Central Dauphin and Mifflin County in the second doubles match, which all the other matches have concluded here. And so now we are locked in on this final doubles match on court number 4. Again, it's Rachel Waldner, Jocelyn Sebastian against Mifflin County's Asia Binder and Ella Knepp. So, Asia Binder will serve for the Huskies. First serve is long. This is Sebastian on the left, Waldner on the right for CD. And give the point to Central Dauphin.
Binder serve. Turn by Waldner.
So the action continuing here on court number 5. Our first chance to get down here, at least at court level, and give you a different perspective on this court. Again, as we zoom in on the score, first set did go to Central Dauphin, but the Lady Huskies winning in the second set here, 5-2. Binder serving here for the Lady Huskies. First serve is in, and the return off the racket of Knepp, and give the point to Sebastian and Waldner. There's your CD duo on the near side. And it looks like that will give that game to Central Dauphin. So we will have the players change the scoreboard and change sides. There's our best look yet, as close as we've been to Binder and Knepp. And now things have tightened up considerably here in the second set. It's now 5-4 in favor of the Lady Huskies. So Binder and Knepp obviously would like to win this one right here, Ryan, and claim the second set and then go into a tiebreaker. Sebastian and Waldner will serve here. First serve is into the net. Second serve is in. Nice return by Binder. Asia now having to run, gets it in there and score the point for the Lady Huskies. So Love serving 15 as Mifflin County will take the first point of this, what could be deciding game here of the second set. Mifflin County, if they win this game, will take the second set and even things up at 1 apiece. Good first serve that time by Waldner. Return by Binder is long, and that'll even it at 15 all. So 15-15. 5-4 is the lead in the second set for the Mifflin County tandem of Knepp and Binder. Good first serve is in. Nice return. Binder's return goes wide into the net. And it'll be 30 serving 15. So CD has come back to take a lead here. Serve is in and gets past Knapp. And it's 40-15. So a couple break points here in a row coming for Central Dauphin. Waldner continuing to serve. She'll be serving to Binder here. And the first serve is wide. And so a second serve coming. Good volley here. And into the net and give the game to Central Dauphin. So that will make things 5-5 here. So we're all knotted up, just as we were from what we were told in the first set, Ryan. So obviously a very even match here.
Sure looks like it.
On court number 5. So now with it knotted at 5-5, Ella Knepp will serve. And the return is out. 15 love. Again, that's Rachel Waldner and Jocelyn Sebastian on the far side for CD. Ella Knepp here serving for the Huskies. And Knepp's shot will fall in. And the Mifflin County up here 30 love. So Knepp trying to hold serve here. This would put them up 6-5. First serve is into the net. Second serve coming for Knepp. And the return is out. So Mifflin County with a chance here to wrap up this set. First serve out for Knepp. Ella will get ready for her second attempt. Shoots a lob deep. Nice return there by Winder at a point for Central Dauphin. So this pivotal game continues with Knepp serving. Good first serve that time by Ella. Little return on the baseline, and it is short. Lady Huskies with the point. And that will give Mifflin County that game, I do believe. So Mifflin County wins that game. They now lead 6-5. So if Binder and Knapp get a win here, they would end this set at 7-5. If not, we'll go into another tiebreaker. First serve is in by Sebastian. Binder's return is into the net, so 15-love CD. Lady Rams again in the green and white. Your Huskies, of course, in the home purple. First serve by Sebastian is short, and the second serve coming. And a little drop shot that time, which is successful for Waldner. So Sebastian getting ready to serve once again here. First serve is in, and Binder's return is wide on a miss hit off the racket. So Central Dauphin getting the best, at least so far, of this game. First serve is out by Sebastian. Second serve is there. Return by Knapp is out. So give that game to the Lady Rams, and that will even things up here score-wise, and we will go to a tiebreaker. So for the second consecutive set, these ladies are going to take what's a pretty even match and go into a tiebreaker. So they'll head to their respective coaches for just a moment as they get ready for this tiebreaker. I want to thank you for sticking with us for live coverage of girls tennis here on MCTV. Pretty tight match here today, which Mifflin County certainly on the rise in girls tennis. Central Dauphin, a team that in the past we had a very difficult time competing with, Ryan. That's not the case today.
Not today.
We are more than holding our own here. And there you see Binder and Knapp talking with a member of the coaching staff here at Mifflin County High School.
Coach Mazurek.
Coach Mazurek there. So a little bit of instruction before they head back out for this tiebreaker. Again, we're going to keep our action going. Glad we could slide down here for you and keep the action going here on MCTV. Again, if you're with us, you're watching live coverage of girls tennis, both on MCTV cable and on the MCTV YouTube channel. So Binder and Knapp, we've either got a lot more tennis to go, Ryan,
Yeah.
or we're done. Actually, not a lot more, I should say, because the third set is, again, a different style. It's not a full set. So either Central Dauphin wins this tiebreaker and ends the match, or our Mifflin County duo wins the tiebreaker, and then we go into the third set. So again, Ryan, we're going to turn this over to you for just a second. I'm going to go try to get some more information for us here as we continue.
Binder to serve. First serves into the net. Binder's second serve is in. Return by Walder. Point goes to Central Dauphin. Waldner to serve. First serve is into the net. Her second serve is in. Backhand by Knapp. And into the net by Binder.
So we just wanted to get some clarification there, Ryan, on what exactly did happen on court number 4 up above. And indeed, Mifflin County did win that doubles match. And so this is for all the marbles right here on court 5. There's a point for Binder and the Lady Huskies. So it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle for Binder and Knapp, but certainly is doable.
Scores 30-15, Central Dauphin.
So again, Waldner and Sebastian with their backs to us, and your Huskies on the far side serving. This is Ella Knapp. And a nice return and a winner for Asia Binder. Again, 2 sophomores here, Ryan, is that correct?
Yep.
Binder I knew was, and Knapp also a sophomore, so a young tandem out there for head coach Glenn Kyle. Knapp's first serve is into the net. Second serve coming here for Ella. And it is out, so a double fault. And give the point to Central Dauphin. A little bit of a complex tiebreaker, how this works. I was just told that if we do get into a final tiebreaker, it is a 10-point tiebreaker. So we'll wait and explain that if we need to a little bit later. So a little different than what you might be used to. That return by Sebastian is long and out of play. So the girls will need to get some replacements here. And that game goes to Binder and Knapp. So set to continue play here with Sebastian serving. Our Huskies now on the near side of the court right in front of you. That first serve by Sebastian is out as she serves to Binder. Second serve is out. Give the point to Mifflin County. So now Binder will serve as Knapp takes her place up at the net. Asia set to serve. And the return is out. And I believe, did they call that out on the far side, Ryan?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so she did call that first serve out, so this will be a second serve here for Asia. And give the point to Sebastian. So Binder continues to serve for Mifflin County. First serve is in, and give the point to Binder. You see how important that first serve is, Ryan. It's a
Make or break.
yeah, totally different for Asia on that first to second serve. Really quite a bit different. So her first serve is really important to her points. So they'll switch serves again. And Rachel Waldner now serving for Central Dauphin. And that shot is out. Point for the Lady Huskies. Waldner serving again. First serve into the net, so the second serve for Waldner. Good job by Knepp to stay with that, and Waldner's shot is into the net. So Lady Huskies hang in there and get the point. Nice job as that ball direct flipped off the top of the net. Waldner stayed right with it and got the point for Mifflin County. And so I believe we have with that point, Mifflin County has won the second set. Again, we'll try to verify that for you, but I believe they have just, Ryan. So now we go to this 10-point tiebreaker as both groups meet with their respective coaches.
Is it the first to 10 or is it the first to
Well,
6?
that's what we're gonna try to verify here. I think if you don't mind, Ryan, we're going to send you over to the West Virginia Flash and see if you can get some verification on this. He's been our consulting expert the entire night here.
Okay.
So Ryan on his way to get a confirmation of exactly how this tiebreaker will work. The match comes down to this, as Central Dauphin won the number 1 singles, the number 2 singles, and then Mifflin County came back. Jalen Yoder was a winner on court 3. The number 1 doubles match also went to Mifflin County, as Sky Curry and Isabel Wagner were winners. And now our match comes down to this, a final tiebreaker. Again, you're looking at our Mifflin County tandem of Binder and Knepp. Over there talking with Coach Mazurek. And here are their opponents coming out as they're done talking with their coach, Sebastian and Waldner. So, Ryan, what can you tell us here? What is the format for this final tiebreak?
The format is the first to 10, you have to win by 2.
So this could go 50-49, right?
Yeah. Hey, you're right.
So the first to 10, and that's going to be your job here, Ryan, to keep track of this for us.
Okay.
So first to 10, and you have to win by 2. So it looks like Wagner will do the honors and serve first here for Mifflin County. And there's a winner. So 1-0 Central Dauphin. And again, what valuable experience this is for the two youngsters here from Mifflin County, Binder and Wagner. Probably maybe have not really been in a pressure situation like this yet. So we'll see how things go. And it looks like after that first serve, we must switch who serves. So it's going to come back over, and Sebastian will now be serving for Central Dauphin. So again, 1-0 here. First to 10, but you got to win by 2 to decide the match today. First serve by Sebastian is wide. Second serve is a double fault. So give the point to Mifflin County. 1-1. Still a lot of pressure on these kids. See how they hold up here, as this will decide the match here today. First serve is in and good. Nice return. Knapp. Nice return for the Huskies. Sebastian deep. Great shot. Knapp with a backhand, and that's a winner for Knapp. Nice shot by the sophomore, as Ella Knapp got it to drop right in there. And the Lady Huskies now lead.
2-1.
2-1 here. Again, two young players, I believe, on both. So, well, I'm sure on our side, not sure on their side, but the players don't seem to be sure exactly how this works either, as the coaches are having to explain to them who serves when. But 2-1, Mifflin County up here, as Binder will serve. First serve by Asia is true, returned by Sebastian. Binder and Sebastian return shots. Knapp with a shot, and the return by Waldner is long. So, if my addition's good, go ahead and tell us, Ryan.
3-1.
3-1. 3-1, the Lady Huskies in front here.
I hope that's what answer you got.
That's what I got, yes. First serve by Binder is into the net. And the second serve now coming for Asia. Waldner's return. Binder is there. Backhand by Sebastian, and the return is out. So give the point to CD. And it's 3-2. Mifflin County, again, the first to 10, but you have to win by 2. And this is to decide the match. What an accomplishment this would be for this young team. As again, I'm not sure how many times we can say this in Mifflin County tennis history, girls side, 3 straight wins possibly, and beating a team the caliber of Central Dauphin. That would be a pretty good showing here. Waldner's first serve is no good, and the second serve here. Second serve is there. Knapp with the return. Sebastian there, and Knapp's shot is out. So we're even, right? 3-3. Yep. Not surprising. This has been about as even of a match here on court 5 as you can get. 2 sets were decided, the first set and the second set, both decided by tiebreakers. And here we are for the third set. 3-3. Again, first to 10, but you got to win by 2. Binder with the return. Knapp charges the net. Asia's right there. Drop shot over her head. Binder with a backhand down the far corner. That'll be good. Play continues. Binder making Waldner work the baseline. Nice shot there. Binder tries to run it down, but she can't get it. And so now Central Dauphin takes their first lead in this tiebreaker, as they're up 4-3. So almost halfway through here in the tiebreaker session. 4-3, Lady Rams. Ella Knapp will serve for Mifflin County. Knapp's first serve is into the net. And so the second serve coming for Ella. Good return there by Ella. Sebastian shoots it down the line, but out, Ryan, I believe?
Yep.
4-4. So this tight match continues. I have a feeling it's going to be that way right to the end, the way this has gone. So serving again is Knapp. First serve is long. So second serve coming. Binder is there. Was that a game winner?
Yes, it was.
Okay, it was a winner. She wins the point. I wasn't sure if they called that out or not. I don't think they did.
5-4.
So 5-4 Lady Huskies. And Sebastian will serve for the Lady Rams. And the players again unsure which side they're supposed to be on as they shuffle back and forth. So Sebastian will serve to Knapp here. Ella there, nice little return. Sebastian with a lob. Knapp is there. And the shot by Waldner is deep and out. 2-point lead.
6-4.
6-4 Lady Huskies. 4 points away from a match victory today over Central Dauphin. Of course, these last 4 points will probably be the most difficult. So 6-4. Need to get to 10. Sebastian serving for Central Dauphin. First serve is out. And the second serve coming. Her serve is in. Nice return by Binder. Asia there again. Sebastian with a backhand. Knapp right there. And that shot is good. I do believe it is. And 7-4.
3 points away.
So Mifflin County now 3 points away from a win today over Central Dauphin. It'll now be Binder's turn to serve. As Asia gets ready. Asia trying to figure out which side to go to, and she will be serving to Sebastian. That first serve is in. Nice return by Sebastian. And the shot is into the net by Waldner. 8-4. So now 2 points away from a Husky win here today over Central Dauphin. And now the players will need to switch sides again. We'll follow our 2 sophomores across the court as they need 2 more to get a win for themselves and a win for the team. And a possible 3-game winning streak. Be a nice boost for the girls that are going to doubles tomorrow to play. So Binder will serve. First shot into the net. Second serve coming for Asia Binder. Binder lobs it in there. Return by Waldner. And the shot by Sebastian is into the net.
Match point.
So this is match point. Nine, 4 Lady Huskies. So we are on the brink of a very successful day of tennis here today for Mifflin County if the girls can close it out. Waldner will serve to Knapp. First serve is in, and Knapp's return is into the net. So 9-5 our score. Again, remember, you not only have to get to 10, but you need to win by 2. So right now, Mifflin County up 9-5. Waldner will serve. And a nice first serve by Waldner there as she gets the ace. Make it 9-6. Like I said, that last point is always the toughest as they
Yeah.
lead here 9-6. So Knapp will serve with a chance to finish it here. Knapp's first serve is good. The return is out, and that, I believe, does do it, doesn't it? Or is that a...
Not sure.
Must have been a net serve. My bad. Hit the net. They will redo the first serve. And Binder's shot goes wide and out. So 9-7.
I believe.
9-7 as Central Dauphin creeps closer. Again, Mifflin County 1 point away. They were up 9-4. It's now 9-7. Knapp will serve again with a chance to end this. First serve is out. Second serve here for the Lady Huskies. And Knepp brings it home. Returned by Sebastian. Knepp's shot is good, and that time the shot is long and out, and I do believe that is it. If we understand the rules correctly, that should have done it. And it does. Mifflin County, I do believe. Oh, now wait a second. Is this continuing here? Okay, Ryan. Were we misled?
I'm not sure. I hope not.
Okay. Let's see what continues here. First shot was called out. Second serve by Sebastian. Evidently we can't add. I'm not sure. Second serve is out. That's a double fault. And that is it. So evidently we created a point somewhere.
Yeah,
there.
I'm not sure.
Evidently we can't count to 10, but what a great victory here today for the Mifflin County Lady Huskies. Your doubles team victorious right there. Binder and Knepp. And with their win, Mifflin County gets the win. And the Lady Husky tennis team has now won 3 in a row. And they move on tomorrow to doubles play at the district tournament in Altoona. So that is going to be a wrap for us today here on MCTV. Again, we thank you for joining us today. And again, we congratulate the Mifflin County girls on 3 straight wins here in girls tennis. And quite an accomplishment to our coaching staff. We're going to leave you with a final message from Mifflin County Communities That Care. Thanks for watching High School Tennis Today on MCTV.
When I was growing up, girls just didn't run in public.
No one on my all-boys team would pass to me.
Dad told me I couldn't be a boxer. He said I was too small.
There was a guy who tried to spit on me and then push me out of his way.
There comes a point where you have to be sure of yourself. People aren't used to women being so passionate. It scares them.
One day, I just said it doesn't matter what other people think.
I'm a fashion model who can dunk.
I'm a girl. That doesn't mean I have to wear a skirt.
Doesn't mean I can't get all fired up. They used to say that girl is crazy.
But then I just kept winning.
I didn't set out to dominate. I just did.
Somebody's got to be the best. So why not me?
I'm 55 years old and I run close to 70 miles a week.
I never felt like quitting.
There's something telling me to do it every single day. Just want to play ball.
This message is brought to you by Mifflin County Communities That Care.